This is locker plant bacon, and this is the cast iron pan I'm going to use. It has a diamond on the bottom with the number 7 in it. I don't know, can you read that? Can you see that? 7. It's got the web on it. It's got the rim around here, but it doesn't have a name like Griswold or anything like that on it. Bill Goudy checking in. I got an adventure for you today. You know, I've learned so much here on the YouTube. I surely have. I've met so many neat people. I have friends from all around the world that I wouldn't have if it wasn't for the YouTube. I'm telling you, it's just awesome. And my European friends, they catch carp and they treat them like a lot of people catch bass here in the States. Yeah, they have special ways to handling them and keeping them back. And here, in my part of the country, they're a rough fish. And yeah. In fact, we have the invasive species, the Asian carp, yeah, that are taking over, and people are getting hurt and all that stuff. But hey, what I'm leading to is I'm going to be eating some carp today. And I enjoy carp. I really do. I'm going to use some of that 3-2-1 coating. I've never tried it on carp before. I've used it on the catfish, and I used it on panfish, bluegills and crappies, maybe some small bass. And I don't see any reason why it won't work on the carp. But this will be new for me, so we'll give it a try. I have a guest coming, Mr. Mitel, and he actually requested having some carp, and so I'm going to cook some up for him. And maybe you'll want to come along and check it out. Juanillo, 1946 Juanillo, had a side dish in his most recent video. I can't remember what the title was. Flounder, something with flounder. But he substituted the flounder with small bass. But he had a cauliflower recipe that said was like twice baked potatoes. Well, you know what? I've got to try it. But you know what else? I'm going to do it in the camp-made Dutch oven. Yeah, I'm not going to put it in a regular oven. And I'm going to use fresh cauliflower, not frozen. So I have a whole head of cauliflower that I'll cut up into flowerets and cook it that way. But otherwise, I think I have everything. Oh, my paprika says Spanish paprika. I don't know what the difference is. I really couldn't see any difference looking at it or anything other than it said Spanish on it. So who knows what I got with that. But other than that, I think I'm going to try to follow his recipe, and I'll put a link to Juanillo down below. You check him out if you haven't already. He has some awesome videos. He surely does, and some excellent recipes. I'm telling you. Well, anyway, let's get to cooking, shall we? I want to take this opportunity to thank the people at Camp Made. I'm telling you, this is just awesome. Just an awesome setup. It really is. I'm going to put a link to them down below. And if you put in Goudy 20 in the code, I can get you 20% off. Oh, look at that. Yeah, my cream cheese wasn't as soft as Juanillo's, so I'm going to put it on the fire and then I'll stir it. Yeah, I'll let it melt in a little. Yeah, if you're using a regular oven, it's 350 for 30 minutes. Look at this, will ya? That's made by Camp Made. It's called the kickstand. I like it. One of the handiest tools ever made. Yeah, used for picking up the oven lid. Oh, look at that, will you? And then it gives you a place to set it down if you want. Oh, yeah. Well, Mr. Mitel just called, said he's running a little bit late. What's new about that, huh? So guess what? Yeah, I'm going to get the priority straight before he gets here. I got side dish going. I'm going to wait and cook the fish once he arrives because it won't take long. Got to bring the oil to temperature. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Crawdaddy Forge. That is an awesome knife. Yes, it is. Look. Look at that. Let's see if I can remember how to pour it. Oh, yeah. Oh, a generous pour. A vessel of amber fluid. Ah, just perfect. Look at that. Yeah, you know, and some people give me crap calling that a wine glass, but that's a beer mug. A frosted beer mug. And on a hot day, like today, man, is that good. Oh, you probably should be unlawful. That is so much flavor. Yeah, I know. Some of you guys like a Miller time. And that's fine. I tried it. I just like this Busch. Now, I don't like that Busch Light, but I sure like the regular Busch. I can get by with Bud Light. I found this out recently when I was on my travels to Corbin, Kentucky. And they had bottles of Bud Light, and you know, it's okay. It's not Busch. I can drink it, but I found that there's 6.6 carbs in a Bud Light. Yeah, there's 10 carbs in here. There's only 3 in a Busch Light, and that's probably why I don't like Busch Light, because it's so much drier. Yeah. Well, listen, I'm going to have my beverage, let this cook, and I'll bring you back when Mr. Mitel arrives. This carp, we score it, cut it about a 1/4 inch wide, and what that does, we cut it right down to the skin, and you just slice it. Actually, Virgil made a machine, and you just run the fillet right through, and it has little round blades. It actually just cuts it right to the skin. And so when you're eating the carp, you're actually cutting the bones. And when you cook them in the oil, in the hot oil, the bones soften. And you don't even know that there's a bone in there. And it doesn't bother you. You just peel the meat off and eat it. It's just so good. I'll show you how it's done. I hope that 321 coating is good on that carp. I really do. We want to go here to 350, and we're at about, oh, I don't know, 225. But she's climbing fast. I want you to look at the carp. You see how that's scored? You see how the skin is? Yeah, the cutters don't quite cut the skin, but the skin holds the meat on. And you see, about an 1/4 to 1/8 of an inch. And the Y bones that are in there, they're right in here, are cut. And they're just little bitty pieces now. And when you eat that, you don't even know it. I'll show you. Mr. Mitel has arrived. Well, those are looking good, Mr. Mitel.
Here they are.
Look good. Oh yeah, that looks good. Look, can you see that? Look at the goodness. I can't wait to dig into that. It looks good. Good to have you here.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, yeah. It's been what? We think it was 2012 when you were here the last time for
It's 12,
when we did the Texas hash.
12 or 14. I don't remember which.
It'll be on the video.
Yeah.
It'll be on the video. Well, I'll look. I'll put the link to that video down below, so other people can see the Texas hash. Texas hash that had no potatoes. There was,
well, that's right.
There was no potatoes.
It was something you could actually eat again.
Yeah, yeah.
You were going to put
Yeah.
Mitel
Yeah.
tomatoes in it.
Yeah.
This time.
And something
or
a
next
little,
time.
something a little more spicy. Yeah.
I bet you haven't made it since.
No, I haven't. I should though. I should revisit that. That was good. Now I can say it. Look. Look at the goodness.
Yes, you can.
Isn't that something?
Yes, it is.
Oh, that looks so good. Wish you could smell that.
That coating looks different, though.
It does.
Kind of curious
I'm
what it tastes like.
I am too.
Oh, I thought you had it before.
I have, but not on carp.
Oh.
So I'm anxious to see how good this is. Look at that plate, will you? Cauliflower, side dish, salad with blue cheese dressing, and carp with 3-2-1 coating. What do you think, Mr. Mitel?
It's not bad at all.
You like it?
Yeah.
And you're not a low carb guy.
That's oh, this is low carb?
Yeah.
Oh. Well,
Yeah. It doesn't affect your glycemic index. That's the idea. That's what it's supposed to do.
yeah.
Let's get these priorities straight, shall we? Thank you, Mark. Once again. Ice cold bottle of Bush with a frosted mug. Look at that. I haven't forgotten. A generous pour. A vessel of amber fluid.
Of amber fluid.
Yeah, that's right.
Full strength.
Huh?
Full strength. None of that light stuff.
No, that light. No. It is full. All right, let's dig into this. I want to try that side dish right off the bat. Look at that. A cauliflowerette. Wow. That is good. That is good. Mmm. Cheesy. Real cheesy. Smoky cheesy. Mm-hmm. All right. So now we're looking at the carp, and it's scored, and it just peels right off the skin, and you got just a piece of meat. Uh-huh. Oh man, crispy. Look at that.
These must have been huge carp.
They were. They were big ones. Hmm. That is good.
Yes, it is.
Mm-hmm. Now, I didn't add salt to mine. You added some salt to yours.
I did.
And you liked it. You liked the added salt to it.
I salt pretty much everything.
Well,
But I didn't put a lot
out of
on
habit
this.
or out of flavor?
Both.
Yeah.
I think sometimes habit more than flavor, but
Yeah. I don't salt much. I don't use much salt. I like pepper. I like the heat of the pepper.
I like both.
This is just awesome. Juanillo, you hit it out of the park on that cauliflower. That is awesome. It really is. I used real cauliflower. I didn't use the frozen cauliflower because those are so cheesy and so good. And that sharp cheddar cheese and the smoky flavor, it's just awesome. I want to thank you for watching. You have no idea how much I appreciate it. Bill Goudy out.